Welcome back, guys. Well, exactly 6 weeks ago, I made a preview for India's first game against Australia in this World Cup at Chepauk, and here I am making my next video for India's final game in this World Cup against the same Aussies, but this time it's the World Cup final. And this is surely not a preview for that game, and I'm not going to talk about any numbers at all. This video is purely for Rahul Dravid and Vikram Rathore and the other staffs in this Indian team management. So before I start, I'll make one thing clear. I'm making this video on the night before the World Cup final. So irrespective of the result, my point of view on Rahul Dravid or the coaching management is not going to change, because what they have done so far is unbelievable, winning 10 games on a row against quality teams. So I'm not going to change my views even if India lose this final, because the opponents are Australia, whatever can happen. But still, I'm just trying to say that I'm making this video before the final, so there might be things which I might be wrong in this video. So it all started, we all go back 10 years back when the MS Dhoni Gary Kirsten combo was going really good. There was a lot of experienced players and youngsters coming in, so the blend was really good. And India also won the World Cup in 2011, so everything was good. And then the second combo between Ravi Shastri and Virat Kohli took the Indian cricket to next level, especially in Test cricket. And it was also a great period of time for India. But ever since these two people went away, both Ravi Shastri and Virat Kohli went away in the same period, the Rahul Dravid and Rohit Sharma combo took a while to get going, because we faced a lot of failures initially. The 2022 Asia Cup didn't go well, and even in the T20 World Cup, which was a bit promising for a while, but still the semi-final was a big heartbreak for us. And even though the South Africa Test series, which we lost, which we should have won, we lost it in South Africa. And then the England series as well, which we were leading at one stage, and we lost the final test and it was drawn. So everything was going against us. And for the first time I saw the Indian fans trolling and criticizing Rahul Dravid, because even when he was playing for India, he was always under the radar, because there were greats like Sachin Tendulkar and Sourav Ganguly before him, and I always felt that he just didn't get the appreciation or that he deserved. But he has seen some success with the Indian under-19 team. He provided players like Shubman Gill, Ishan Kishan and Rishabh Pant. So everything was going good. But ever since he came to the Indian national side, the results were not going away, and everyone started saying that he's experimenting a lot, because players from nowhere got into the Indian side and played just 1 or 2 games in the ODI and the T20 format. So, well, there's a number as well to back it. Between 2019 to 2023 World Cup, India used 50 different players in just 66 games. So there was not a settled playing 11 for this World Cup before the Asia Cup, because a lot of players were injured, a lot of players went away. Players like Shikhar Dhawan were not even considered, and the main players like Jasprit Bumrah, Rishabh Pant, KL Rahul, Shreyas Iyer, everyone got injured in the same time. So nothing was going right for India in ODIs. We were winning, but still we were using a lot of different players, a lot of different strategies. So everything was going against Rahul Dravid, and everyone started saying that we want Ravi Shastri back, and we don't see this Indian team winning this home World Cup. They are undercooked or underprepared. They are preferring the IPL over international cricket. But all these things started changing ever since the Asia Cup began. The 2023 Asia Cup began, because ever since that, there has been a format or a template which is set by this Indian team. And no matter what, irrespective of the result of the game, this format will be followed by each and every player. Each and every player has been given a role, and they have to perform that irrespective of the result. What I'm trying to say is that even if they fail in a couple of games, they will be backed, and they have to follow it in the third and fourth game as well. And that has been paid off in this World Cup. So let me explain it. Well, India have won 10 out of 10 in this tournament so far, and if you look at the margin of these victories, it might seem comfortable, but there are moments which this team have been tested. For example, the game against Australia, and both the game against New Zealand and the one against England, and even though the game against Sri Lanka in the first 5 overs, our Indian batsmen were tested. But this team has found a way to come back in the game and win it. So that's why, if you look at the numbers, it won't tell the exact story. And this happens because each and every player has given a specific role which they have to follow even though if they fail. For example, let us take Rohit Sharma. Rohit Sharma, not as a captain, as a batsman, has given a role. His role is to play impactful knocks in the power play and to blunt the new ball, no matter what, go for hell for leather for runs. Because Rohit Sharma scoring runs in the power play will allow Virat Kohli to take his time. And we might say that Virat Kohli is taking his time scoring the runs and taking the credit away from Rohit Sharma. Well, that is not. It's a team sport, and what is happening is that Virat Kohli is taking his time because Rohit Sharma has scored the runs in the power play. And Rohit Sharma is going for runs no matter what, because he knows that even if he gets out, Virat will come here and play the entire 50 overs, and he knows that there are players who can stabilize the innings. And the same thing for Shreyas Iyer as well. Look, if Rohit Sharma and Shubman Gill is batting, Rohit Sharma will go for runs and Shubman Gill will consolidate. If Rohit Sharma gets out, Shubman Gill becomes the aggressor and Virat Kohli will hold one end. And the same happens till Jadeja. Till the tail come in, Virat Kohli will be there, will be taking singles and giving the strike to the other players, and the other players will go for runs. And we could see it happened in the Sri Lanka game as well, and in the South Africa game, and also in the New Zealand, semi-final as well. So this is proper team sport, and they are complementing each other. If Virat Kohli is not there, Rohit Sharma can't bat like that. And if Rohit Sharma didn't bat like that, Virat Kohli can't take his time. And the same thing is happening in the bowling department as well. Look, Jasprit Bumrah is doing exactly what Rohit Sharma is doing with the bat. Bumrah being economical in the power play will allow Mohammad Shami to be aggressive, to look for wickets when the power play gets over. Look, you can see the wicket charts where Mohammad Shami is at number 1 spot, and you could see Mohammad Shami's economy is way more than Jasprit Bumrah, because when Shami comes into bowl, the opponent batters are forced to get some runs. So they go after Shami, which they might get a couple of boundaries, but Shami will get the wickets. Shami is getting wickets because Bumrah has been economical in the power play. Bumrah is being economical in the power play and not going for wickets because he knows that Shami has the ability to pick up wickets. And after all these damage have been done by the seamers, then comes the spinners, the exact role. We all know that Kuldeep Yadav can be expensive, but he'll pick up wickets. And we all know that Jadeja may not pick up a lot of wickets, but he'll be economical. So these two players are complementing each other, like Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma, and like Mohammad Shami and Bumrah. And if both Bumrah and Shami has a bad day, then Mohammad Siraj comes up and picks up a 5 for 20, like he does against the Sri Lankans. So all these players are complementing each other. This playing 11 is perfectly suited for this Indian conditions, and they have a plan and they have a blueprint to what to do against whom at what situation. And look, all the credit has to go for Rahul Dravid and his coaching staff. And look, if India wins this World Cup final, we'll celebrate Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli, Bumrah and Mohammad Shami, and only few people will mention Rahul Dravid, the coach. And we all say MS Dhoni has a part in it, Ravi Shastri has played a part in it, Sachin has played a part in it, and most of us won't mention Rahul Dravid. And it becomes worse if India lose this game. We all know, I know what people would do. People would say that, South Africa, India are bigger chokers than South Africa because they lose the semi-finals. India lose the finals again and again since 2013. So all these things happen, but still for those who see this game on a different perspective, not only for entertainment, but for, to learn other things, the role of Rahul Dravid and the other members in this team is huge. A small example for that is, I don't know his name, India's throwdown specialist cleans the boots for Indian team so that they can run well during the matches, and he does all these things outside the boundary line. So I don't see any other foreign players are doing to their team members. So this Indian team is playing for each other, and they are playing for each other because of this 1.4 billion fans watching this. So I mean, yes, I'll be late on posting this video, might be the next day after the World Cup final, but still, whatever happens in that final, the credit has to go for these Indian players as equally as Rahul Dravid and the team management. So if you have watched this video till this long, just one thing, I want to say that Rahul Dravid deserves more respect and more appreciation than what he's getting now. So thank you. And before that, if you're watching this video for the first time, if you like this video, click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon so that you'll receive notifications for all the videos from CricPundit.